scaffolding, and we're back here again for a little bit. I'm not going to be here for hours. I don't believe. Oh, it's going to be a challenge to actually get up to her. So hang on, guys. She is so far up there.
How did you get into the cocktail lounge?
All right. Oh my gosh, how far up? There is she. Hello. Where are you, Big Red? Confused. I guess we gotta go this way. There she is. Yeah, I'm like here at the top of the thing, and I'm halfway off the sidewalk, and it's all very interesting. I will that with your little scamp. Thank you for turning your head. There we go. Okay, she's beautiful there. Hi.
It's a little unfortunate that
I know. It's been like that for the past.
All right. Hello, the fish baby. Hey, Niren. So I think Cindy's off looking for Wink. He might be over. I think she's over there somewhere. So we're up here, and see the beautiful lake and everything. There's McGraw over there. Got some picnickers. Picnics is what's happening today. A little bit of picnicking there, and over there under the trees in the distance on the slope. Pretty woman. So we got our house vacuumed, Cindy did that, and then we got our lawn mowed. Did that. The girls got out on And their harnesses had a good time. Got my shorts on, thank goodness. Shorts, golf shirt, and a sweater.
Because I've seen one of them walking classes and I was like, you've gone to Zoom and
Hey, birdie. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to call you every dog. Yep. So we have, hi Kathy. Hello, beautiful.
My favorite chocolate. Oh, I don't like it. Hi, grow up. I don't like it. Oh, good.
Like I got about 8, but like.
Oh, same.
You do, yeah. Yeah, I could have figured it out.
it should never.
Here comes here.
What kind of bird is it?
So it's a red-tailed hawk. Her name's Big Red.
You can see a fish here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Really well fed.
That's awesome. Whoa. Oh my, there's a live
Is she there a
stream.
lot?
Yeah, so this is her territory, and her mate is
She's
Arthur.
beautiful. Wow.
And you know where the women's field hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the light tower's on the
Yeah.
at the north end of it. So they have their nest up there.
Wow.
They've had it there since 2012.
Oh my gosh.
And
You have a great view.
yeah, thanks.
What's her name again?
Her name is Big Red.
Big Red. Oh,
Yeah, and her first mate was Ezra.
she's huge.
Yeah,
She's big, yeah.
one.
She is big. Yeah.
That freaked me out.
She's looking to hunt.
Watch out for your chihuahuas. That one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hold on to your dogs.
Watch
She's the
Scooby and Muffin.
Yeah.
She's
But,
busy.
What does she
there's-
hunt?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What does she hunt?
Everything, squirrels and birds. She'll catch birds in the air,
Wow.
in the trees. Rabbits. She loves toad.
Wow.
She likes to eat toads and rats. And she had young possum this morning. She caught over there toward the other end by below the museum.
Oh my gosh.
And chippies, lots of chippies, and snakes and stuff like that.
That's
So,
crazy.
So there's a
Dogs are late to dinner.
camera. There's a camera on the nest in the lab below.
You can see it from here if you want. There's a cool video thing.
24/7.
Oh, really?
You can see the eggs laying
Wow.
and the chicks hatching and we're feeding them and everything.
That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Thank you for telling us.
Sure.
This is really cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
I wonder why the squirrels are so nonchalant about it.
Because there's easier prey right now.
now?
Yeah, yeah. Because they mowed the lawn and stuff like that, and then over that away, there's just a lot of mice and voles and stuff. So they've been here for about 2 weeks. This end of the campus, just cleaning up. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? Squirrels are hard. I mean, not for these guys, but they take a long time to open up and eat and all that kind of stuff, and they bite. So that can be a little bit of a.
So if they're really hungry, then we'll take them.
Yeah, I mean, wintertime and stuff like that, the squirrels will be out and stuff, so they'll be available. But
I had
Caroline
a
was long
groom that she rehabilitates mostly red hawks from South Carolina. And she brought
Uh-huh.
one down that she was working with to Florida, and she goes, "Doc, you got any squirrels there?" And I said, "There's plenty of squirrels. Don't worry."
Yeah.
And she brings her own squirrel meat too.
yeah.
And anyhow, she's training it, but I'm telling you, the squirrels were all gone on a what was that, 10-acre property?
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's like the second
Within-
she drove in, there was not one to be seen for
Yeah.
like 3 months.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, peace out.
Yeah. They know. I mean, sometimes the squirrels are kind of a pain for the young hawks because the young hawks will get in the trees and they don't really know exactly what's going on. And the squirrels will come right up to them and tease them and stuff. And then,
Really?
oh yeah. And then the problem is we've lost hawks here on campus to the squirrels because the squirrels, there's a week that's like a perfect storm where the chicks they're out of the nest, they've learned to fly pretty quickly and stuff like that, and they tend to fly pretty low over the ground, like across the roads and stuff.
Yeah.
And the squirrels will lead them. You know, they'll go touch and goes on the squirrels, and the thing is that they won't notice the building and the glass on the window, and they'll die and stuff like that. So, so there's a big effort on campus now to make sure. Here, have a look.
Yeah.
You know, to do bird safe glass and stuff like that.
Can you take a picture?
So please go ahead. She's in her 20s. She's doing really well.
Wow.
Yeah.
We live in Florida. We've got a pond with these fish like this big
Yeah.
that I love because they eat mosquito larvae.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's wonderful. And everyone at the hawk will come around and
Yeah, the ospreys.
yeah, those. But when the hawk is around, like I feed the fish every morning. Like you just walk up to the edge of the pond. They're like, hi, 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 hi,
Yeah.
because they're getting fed.
Yeah.
If the hawk's around,
Interesting.
nobody's coming to the surface.
Interesting.
You and Ricky saw grab one, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty slick. That might have been an osprey though that morning. I'm not great on
Probably.
my ID.
Yeah, the ospreys are like black and white, and they got a stripe on their eye. They're the ones that'll hit the water, you know what I mean, or skin fish and stuff like that. Mostly, I mean, Florida is like osprey land.
Well, we have 5 acres of protected reserve right behind us.
Uh-huh.
It's just like woods. Gotta go in. There's all kinds of things back there.
Oh yeah.
It's like wildlife central.
Yeah. Yeah, all our osprey have left. They left about a month ago.
Have they?
Yeah, we have over 200 nests in this basin, 38 miles of lake. So it's been pretty awesome.
What's the? We were just having. I was treating horses up in Utica, and there's a fair amount of marshland, but they're telling me they just don't have any sandhill cranes around there, even though it would be breeding grounds for them.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them. There's occasionally there'll be a sighting north and east of Ithaca. Kind of like in the fields, it's not really marshy. There's a little bit of wetland along the road and stuff like that. So, but I mean, most of the sandhill cranes that I know of go through my home state of Nebraska.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Along the Platte River and through the flyways and
That's
stuff like that.
big flyway there.
Yeah.
Well, and you know I guess our territory includes a good bit of Chicagoland, Wisconsin, and we summer in northern Michigan, so we get to see
Yeah.
a lot of them. But I
Nice.
was surprised they said no, we just never see them.
Yeah, no, they don't really come east much. We get I don't know, we occasionally get some to get blown this way or something like that, you know what I mean? But beyond that, it's not.
That's
amazing.
adapter works really well on that thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. You need one of those, hon.
I have one, but it sucks.
Well, maybe you have the wrong one.
Well, yeah.
A lot of them are a pain in the butt. Most of them are.
Putting it on the telescope is another thing.
Right. Some of them don't let you use the zoom eyepiece if you have because they cover
They're
too
stuck.
much of it and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
And this one is pretty simple design.
yeah.
It sits right on
called
top.
Carson.
It is a Carson.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's it's not a Carson monarch. That's beautiful though.
Amazing.
You have to send that to Carolyn.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
She's making me like radiograph.
She made us X-ray the
for shot.
thing. It was
Had to
terrifying.
radiograph one of the
Yeah, not.
meanest
And
young
It
male.
bit through her tip of her ear, and she released it. But she calls us. She's freaking out, because she's part of the Falconry Society. Everybody's happening. Oh my God! Where are you? You have to come X-ray Turk. I'm like, man, I'm not X-raying Turk. She's like, I think he fucked up his wing. They're gonna get kicked out of the whole thing. And she was and this girl is like, chill. It's like she doesn't get ruffled.
Yeah.
And she was panicked,
Yeah.
and it was fine. Like, I've X-rayed a lot of weird things. I've not X-rayed a hawk's wing
Yeah.
at close range.
Yeah.
Because he's got the machine, he's taking the picture. Like, I
Right.
have to hold the plate, like,
Right.
touching it.
Right.
I'm like, girl, I don't know. You were generous. I think they did a case of beer for this. Something,
What a night to take a balloon up.
right? Caroline, thank you.
All right. Well,
It's really
thank you
cool.
for stopping by.
No, it was great.
Nice talking
Thank
with
you.
you.
What is
Let's see if she's gonna get some food.
going to dinner? Got a perfect lookout spot there.
She does.
Oh my God. How'd you even tell that's free?
Oops.
Cool stuff. Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
Have a good night.
You too. Take care. All right, so she might go here. She'll see.
kind of a walk, but like not. It's like
Oh, that's nice.
All right, I think she might go down.
Well, one of them shitty repairs. Oh, you're gonna get when you'll have to.
All right, let me pop her up there a little bit. And don't be surprised if she goes bouncing down the slope here. And I keep saying that, but she's getting more interested. She might be coming down.
Yeah, that's it. But he just doesn't like act like a.
Yeah, like she's just very nice.
So we got a balloon off in the distance, out over the lake. But it's much higher this time around. So the other evening, we had a balloon come floating just over the Gothics and just past the clock tower and over towards Sage Hall. It's actually pretty interesting. Like, yeah, they were hitting the flames on that one to get it up. You think the balloon's going to come right over us again, but much higher this time, I think. Looks like it.
All right.
Oh. Mm. So it is truly a beautiful valley here. Looking around. Oh, and there's the balloon up there in the sky. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kids. They're on the slope. Electric motorcycle going up the hill. Lots of foreign languages here. Somebody's going to be real and somebody won't be. Obviously.
No, he's not with me.
Yeah, like if you lost your footing here, you're kind of.
Let's look at the height of an average 67-year-old man for fun.
Хорошие новости еще из другого. Ну вот намного меньше. Там есть, конечно.
It's 5'8.7". Okay. I think I'm the only one wearing shorts out here. Well, anyway, I'm over the Nebraska game. Did not turn out well.
That's pretty cool.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi.
So are you using a phone and some other special?
Yeah, I've got a phone and an adapter and a scope. You can have a look if you want.
Oh.
Be careful.
So what are you looking at here? Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. The scope.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
amazing.
think that's enough time?
Her name's Big Red.
Big Red.
Yeah, she's the red-tailed hawk here on campus.
Oh my God.
She and her maid have their nest up on, you know where the women's field, the athletic fields are up on Tower Road?
Yeah, that's where I worked. I just
Yeah.
showed them.
Yeah. So the women's field hockey field, north end of it, the light towers that are there.
Oh, the live stream.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
that's where her nest is.
Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen her working.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Her mate's around somewhere. Arthur, we call him Wink. He's looking. They've been hunting the slope for about 2 weeks now because they mowed the tall grass down, and so there's lots of mice and voles and little critters.
They go for that, huh?
Yeah, easy pickings.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So your camera's right there, and then
Yep.
that's the mic. This guy.
The scope.
The scope.
The scope. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can, like we're YouTubing right now, so
Oh, you are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
Look at that. Oh.
Gives people a chance to see what they're doing while they're not on the nest. Because the nest cameras can't follow them around campus and stuff.
That is pretty cool. So what channel is it?
Well, if you look up like BOGette, so BOG is like birder on the ground. So my wife's nickname is BOGette. And so if you look up on YouTube that channel, then you'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, if you did it now, you'd probably see it live.
Yeah, let's see.
Are you a professor here?
No, I work in alumni affairs, but we've worked with the Lavabo for years and stuff like that. Tracking. Where do you work?
I work in biomedical engineering.
Okay, in Wild?
Yeah.
But she wasn't like
I have a
speaking in
friend though
English.
that
She was
is
speaking
from
basically
Egypt,
like
and she's doing her PhD here too.
Uh-huh.
And she has a cousin that's super into bird watching, and he actually streams in from Egypt.
Cool.
So it's very international.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we have people around the world, and the live stream there also, the same thing.
Yeah, it's
You know.
super cool.
Baghetti Studios?
Mhm.
Is it B-O-G?
BOGette.
Another T? The top one? No, I don't think that's it.
Let me see. Oh yeah, there it is. See?
Let's see. That's it right there.
Yeah. Live.
That's it right now.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I took that out. Well, we'll look it up.
Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah, take care. Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, that's awesome. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. You too. Yeah, somebody was calling, I guess. I think. I'm not sure. I guess somebody was calling Cindy's phone while we were doing. So if you guys got like COD or something like that, that might be what happened. We're getting a little bit of nice. So there's sage and barns over there. Not the most beautiful view with the chain link fence, but if we walked over that way, it would be pretty for sure. And someday they'll be done with the clock tower. Oh, no, cat, don't be calling here. All right, are you gonna go? Depends on where she's gonna go. Is she gonna go straight down toward Cindy, or is she gonna go off to the north? She'll see. And the balloon is slowly working its way toward us. Hey.
Getting good shots with the sun.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah. Oh,
Up,
great. Yeah.
yeah, the red-tailed hawk up there on the top of the scaffolding.
A hawk up there? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, her name's Big Red.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. She lives here on campus.
Is that right? Yeah.
She's got her nest up on Tower Road, up by the women's field hockey,
Uh-huh.
and there's the light towers in it. So her nest is there, and it's been there since 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can have a seat. I don't know if you're comfortable coming over here or not, but
Well,
you can,
that's well, I'm a motion picture photographer, but not a
Yeah,
still
yeah.
photographer. But
well, yeah, we're doing some YouTube over here.
oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
yeah,
But can you take movies? Video?
yeah. That's what it is. It's doing video
Okay.
right now.
Great. Yeah.
You know, and then streaming over cellular, so
Yeah.
that people can watch her live and stuff.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah, we do that so that because there's a live stream camera on the nest, but that's only when they're in the nest, which is wonderful because you can see them laying the eggs and the chicks hatching and all that kind of stuff, right?
So you have some sort of a trigger that.
No, it
triggers
just runs all the time, 24/7 there from the Lab of O. But then we do this when the kids are off, the chicks are off the nest, or when they're not during the nesting season, so that people can see what they're doing
Right.
like throughout the year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you with the university to?
Yeah, we work. I work down in alumni affairs. My wife is in the arts college, and we work with the Lab of O. They're the ones who run
With the programming.
yeah, they do the programming. They do the camera on the nest.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so if you actually like search the web
Uh-huh.
for Cornell Hawks,
Oh, Cornell Hawks.
then
yeah.
you'll get a link to the actual webcam, and you can watch it anytime you want. Right now, the nest is there's nobody in the
There's
nest.
nobody there. Yeah.
Yeah, but starting about late February and March, they'll start coming in, fixing the nest up, and then they'll start laying eggs.
So you got a whole years full of
yeah,
data and information
yeah,
that you can put together a 10-minute video of the hawks.
yeah. We've done this about 3,000 times since 2012. Yeah,
Right.
A little bit over three.
Little 10-minute things that people can understand, and
Well, yeah.
you edit down and
Oh yeah, we'd have to boil down about 5,000, 6,000 hours or more, 10,000 hours of video.
Well, I used to make films for Iowa State University in Ames,
Cool.
and we've got a Moral Hall,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, nice.
which is right next, not too far from our campanile, and so you've got a lot of traditions going on between the two universities.
Well, and you guys have a, do you know where Decorah, Iowa is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So they actually started. I won't say. My urban legend is that there were live stream cameras before that. I guess I'm told. But theirs is the one that went viral because they had an eagle nest there, and they started running their PTZ, their security camera. They put a PTZ camera on there instead of just a still image every 60 seconds kind of a deal.
yeah.
They actually paid to have the live stream there, and it went viral around the world, and they had millions of viewers watching the eagles there in the nest.
Yeah,
And so after that, the following year, everybody had to do it.
right, exactly,
mean?
right.
Yeah. So
Well, but I should go to
just search the web for Cornell Hawks.
Cornell Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you
okay.
want to see our stream, just look for BOGette. BOGETTE. Like
Yeah.
like Brigitte,
Bardot,
like Bridget or something
Bardot.
like that. Yeah, exactly.
Boggette, B-O-G-E-T-T.
Except exactly.
Not Bardet, but
Right.
Boggette.
BOGette. Yeah.
Name of the Indian tribe here, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was.
Well, no, it's a nickname for my wife.
Oh.
BOG stands for Birder on the Ground. I don't know who came up with that. It's a silly word, silly acronym. So I call her BOGette,
Okay.
and she doesn't
Okay.
mind it.
It has no historical significance
No.
in terms of the university
No.
or anything like that.
No,
So-
I mean someday it will. Someday
oh yeah.
somebody
I
might.
wonder who is Boggette?
Who is BOGette? Exactly. But if you search YouTube, I don't know if
Okay.
you ever get on YouTube or not.
Yeah, I can get on YouTube.
Yeah, so if you search YouTube for BOGette, then you'll see these streams that we do.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
My name's Ed Rierick.
Ed Rierick, Karel Sadachik. Nice to meet you.
Karel Sadachik. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Czechoslovakian?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like it.
Yeah. And Rurik is
Rurik, that's German.
it's German.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rorik or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And Edward. I used to work for Iowa State University for 30 years making 16 millimeter motion picture films.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
And I've got a film that I made. I think it's on, well, you go to Iowa State University, I think, but it's called The Miracle of Corn. You know, I did time-lapse
Oh, yeah.
photography
Yeah.
of a corn plant growing from the seed,
Yeah.
you know, putting roots down
Yeah.
and coming up, emerging out of the soil, and then going up to the full mature growth,
Wow.
you know, and then spreading out its pollen down to the silks,
Interesting.
you know.
That
So
must have taken like a lot of time.
It took pretty much close to a full year.
Yeah.
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 To do that.
Yeah.
You know, but with the horticulture people, you know, we had 5 or 6 growing seasons of corn, which they started in January
Yeah.
in the greenhouse, and I
Uh-huh.
photographed it all in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
You know, with the blue
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
You see, because it still grows at night.
Sure.
So how do you make those jumps? you know,
Exactly.
in 8 hours or 12 hours. you know?
Exactly.
And so you had to control the lighting. So we had a light for the growth, which is a very, very bright,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
bad color rendition.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so we had a timer, 2 timers, well, actually 1 timer, that would turn off the growth lights, turn on the photo lights,
Yeah.
and take a snap, take the shutter on the camera,
Yeah.
and then it would turn off the camera lights, turn on the growth lights,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and every 10 minutes.
Oh, so that's how you basically sequenced it and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. And each shot was about this kind of a shot of the stalk going up. You just go bump, bump, and the next shot, bump, bump,
Yeah.
and then the next shot, bump, bump, and you get the sense of the growth going up, you see,
Yeah.
until then you come back to a finished shot of it,
So
fully
if,
growth.
so if I search YouTube, will I find The Miracle of Corn?
I think so,
Awesome.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I will
And-
do that.
And I'm the director of that. You know, I wrote the script, and you know,
Figured out their approach.
figured out the approach and how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I edited the whole thing with the music and the soundtrack and
Wow.
the narrator, professional narrator, and that kind of a thing.
Well, now you're famous because everybody who's on YouTube is listening, and it's gonna. I know a friend of mine on there, Birdie. She'll probably be looking it up right now.
Yeah.
And I will when I get home.
well, that would be nice. You know.
Yeah.
And but I also made another film on Dan Gable. I don't know if you ever know who he is. He was a wrestler, won 3 gold medals at U.S. Olympics after he had almost a non-losing high school and college career.
Yeah.
He was graduating the same year I was, and it was fun. This was a student project back in 1969-70. And he had 171 straight wins. In the last match at the NCAA championships,
Yeah.
he lost. His last match of his career so far. And he lost. And I thought I didn't have a film.
Well, you did have a film.
But I did, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to follow him.
Yeah.
What is he going to do now?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so he walks back into the shower room and goes into a closet with a 40-watt light bulb, you know, and he sits down in the, you know, on his butt,
Yeah.
you know, just staring.
Yeah.
And I had to shoot at about 16 frames per second because it was so dark
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there.
People were demanding for him.
And he wasn't moving.
Yeah.
So I could shoot at 16 frames per second. And when you do that and you play it back at 24,
Yeah, yeah.
it's sped up.
Sure.
But he wasn't moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got 10 seconds of non-moving Dan Gable, you know, and then after that, saying, now what are we going to do? You know, we don't have a film.
Mm-hmm.
And his father was sponsoring the film, was paying for the film stock.
Yeah.
You know, I was a student. I was going
Yeah.
to get a grade
Yeah.
out of this. I'm not even going to get a grade. I won't graduate, you know. And so he says, well, I'm going to give a speech to a high school wrestling team, you see, and I'm going to tell them what I'm going to do next. He says, I'm not going to let it stop me one bit. I'm going to go ahead and win the Summer Olympics in 1972. And he won 3 gold medals
Nice.
at the Summer Olympics in 1972.
Nice.
But my film was done 2 years before that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So but everybody who knows Dan Gable knows
Right.
that he won the Olympic Games.
Right,
you
and
know.
he said he was going to do it.
And he said he was going to do it, and he did.
Yeah.
You know, if you knew the history, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't put a thing at the end of it because by that time I was gone and away. The film was over with.
Right.
You know, and I got an A+ grade. So we better get going. So, what your name again?
Karel.
Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, nice meeting you. Nice
Okay.
meeting you, Mr. Ork. Appreciate it.
Rick, yeah, rare ick. Okay. Thank you. Good meeting you. Good
Same
luck
here.
to you.
Take care. All right, and Big Red is still there. All right. Well, let's see what time it is. 5:37. Hello, beautiful. Yes, it was Fraser, baby. Enjoyed that. I agree, Avery. It's interesting, some of these guys. So, the miracle of corn. I'm gonna actually look it up right now on YouTube and see if I can find it. All right, let's check out. Hi, Kat. So Cindy's down.
Hey.
Cindy's down. You know those?
Still here?
Yeah. So Cindy, those stairs.
You see me walking up from the parking? I'm waving my hand.
I don't know. Are you coming up
Are you
the?
by the red tree that we were by? I'm by the red tree.
Okay. Are you coming up the slope? Or are you coming?
Yes, from the car.
Okay. So, oh, there you are. Okay. So Cindy's right between you and me. If you,
Right, where's you?
I'm up here, below the library.
Above the stairs?
Yeah, I'm over here. See Big Red up on the scaffolding?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and I'm below her on the sidewalk.
Cindy.
Okay. Okay. Cindy. Okay, she's not going to hear you. You just got to head toward her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I'm on it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. See ya.
Okay.
So Kat is coming your way. If you turn around, you'll see her. She's coming across the grass.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, we're leaving.
All right. Soon, yeah, I get it. Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
Okay. So. All right. The miracle. Oh. Horn. We're looking. The Miracle of Corn, 1990. ISU, yep. Iowa State University Library, AV collection. The Miracle of Corn, 1990. Available in the Iowa State University. Here we go. It's rocking. So it was posted 13 years ago. All right. Check it out. It's like 8 minutes long. It took me a year to do it, and it's like 7 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, she might go rocking down there. I said that a half hour ago, I know. What can I say? Hi.
Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, why does he have like a finder if he's just using his phone to go look that way?
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Her name's Big Red. She's a red-tailed hawk.
Wow. How do you know it's there?
Because we like track her all the time. She lives on campus.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see her right here if you want.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So she's got her net. You know where the women's field hockey
Yeah.
field is up Tower Road? So the light towers at the north end. So her nest is on the light towers there.
Oh wow.
And she and Arthur have their nest there. She's been there since 2012. And there's the Lavabo has got live stream cameras on there 24/7. She, like, in February through June and stuff like that, they're on the nest and they're laying the eggs and chicks are hatching and the kids are growing up and they're getting fed and the whole 9 yards. So you can watch it like day and night.
What a piece of knowledge you just gained. Wow.
Yeah, she's nice. She's in her 20s. She's doing great.
How long do they live usually?
When they're well cared for and stuff like that. She's got a great mate. He's like 8 years old and stuff like that, so she can live into her 20s. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
So fast that he's going. Yeah, like I would do.
Okay, we've got a burst of knowledge. We are. So we're getting there. Let's see, we got a little bit. The light is changing here. We got the sun. Got a little bit of glow through the trees. It's beautiful. I'm not sure what's happening in there. I think I'm getting a little bit of, yeah. There's a little bit of the adapter off to the side there, and it's reflecting some of the sun when I get over this way. But anyway, it's pretty. All right, and the sun is probably about 15 minutes from setting, like it did last night.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Are you filming the hawk?
Yeah. Her name's Big Red.
Big Red.
Yeah, and you know where the women's field hockey field is? You know, at the alumni fields up on
Yeah.
Tower Road?
Yes.
And there's the AstroTurf or artificial turf field hockey field.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so on the north end and the light towers, that's where she has her nest.
Ah.
So it's been there since 2012, and there's a live 24/7 live stream camera in there.
The chaos.
So you
In
can-
Rickford, right? I don't know if you
Yeah, so you can watch them lay their eggs and chicks hatch and feeding them the whole 9 yards. So
She
when you're,
stayed there for all this time?
huh?
She stayed there?
Yeah, they're here year round. They had their first nest in 2010 on Man Library, and then they moved in 2012 to the towers.
Why'd they move?
Probably because Man Library is not very shady, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And so they wanted. We're not sure why they chose a tower as opposed to, you know, a tree or something like that, but they seemed to didn't mind to have like an artificial
she's taking flight.
structure.
She flew away. Yeah, she just like opened her wings and flew.
Where'd she go? That way?
Behind the building.
Ah, okay. Thanks. Gotta go.
Oh, you gotta go catch her?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
What are you doing?
That's literally what he did. He didn't stay for 4 hours.
Oh, there she is. Awesome. Okay, this cramping is not good. All right, I'm gonna show her to you. Up there. Right, it's beautiful there. All right, so there she is, up on the tower. Lady has been up there before. Was there in the past. I'm gonna drop her down a little bit in the image. I have to in order to be able to do a screenshot of her. All right, sweetheart. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. You're fine.
Where are you headed to? Back to studio.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Noel.
Cheers.
Hi.
She's perched here now.
Yeah, she is. She's looking to hunt. She wants to drop down the slope and get herself a mouse or something. It's easy picking because they mowed the lawn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And over there, that whole area is long grass. So it's full of mice and voles, which are like little niblets for them to eat.
Does she eat squirrels?
Oh yeah, she eats squirrels, she eats snakes, she eats rabbits, she eats birds.
There are
She
snakes?
eats toads. Sure, like in the where it's a little bit wet, things like that, or the gardener snakes in the grass.
Huh, never saw them.
Squirrels are like for wintertime mostly, because
Oh.
that's when there's less other stuff out there, and they're tough. They take longer to open up and eat.
Nice.
Right?
Makes sense. They have a thick fur coat.
Exactly. And they have teeth.
Ah, yeah. That is.
So, how are you doing?
I'm
Freshman, junior,
freshman,
senior? Are you?
freshman, yep.
Okay.
architecture. Very
Huh?
busy.
Are you?
Yeah. We just found the time to come out for a walk and yeah, saw a lovely bird.
You got a lot of like design projects or stuff you got to
Yes.
do?
Like the workload is pretty heavy.
So you guys have you have like the studio things up in Klarman? I mean not
No,
Klarman,
in
Milstein.
Yes.
Yeah, the cantilever building.
Yes. That funny looking thing.
Watch the sunset. That's her thing.
So is that a good space to do work in?
I would say, yeah, it's a fairly large space. Everyone has like a designated desk, very large.
Yeah.
You can do work there. No
Yeah.
one's gonna bother you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Sometimes it can get a little noisy in there because people have their friends over and like people are like discussing stuff,
Mhm.
whatever. And then
Mhm.
you can just tune out by listening to something. So,
There you go.
yeah.
So there's another up in Kennedy, I think. The top of Kennedy Hall, where there's that barrel vault.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Kennedy Hall. I've been
Yep.
Yes.
So isn't there another studio there is it architecture or design or something like that up there at the top? Yeah. Very top.
I don't know.
Hmm?
Because the main architecture building is just Milstein Homes.
Yeah. So you can check her out then. She's good looking.
Yeah. Is she like a red-tailed hawk?
She is a red-tailed hawk.
Ah.
Exactly.
Like I almost thought she was like a falcon, like from afar.
Well, falcons are differently marked,
Yes.
right? They have like the darker grayish back feathers, primaries, and stuff like that. Their chests tend to be
Yes.
lighter and streaked.
Oh.
And off she goes.
Ooh.
Is she gonna go? Where are you going, babe?
Wow, she's
You
flying
might
far.
be going over to Goldman Smith or something. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up anyway. The sun's gonna set pretty soon. It was beautiful last night. Yeah, so the Falcons have got the dark streak. And the Ospreys have it this way.
Ah.
I mean, they've all left the area for the year.
But the red-tailed hawks.
These guys are gonna stay put. They're here year round.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye to folks. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Am I stopping? Okay, I'm doing the sun. All right.
NO3 2.
I've been told to do the sun by my wife. Do I have to stay here until it goes down? Maybe. So I don't know. They'll get the tower done at some point. That scaffolding's been up for a year already. I am, but it's going to take a while for it to go down.
Yeah, I know. We should go.
Okay.
But I just wanted you to show it.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm showing. I did, and the glow through the trees over there. This young man's in architecture.
Oh, nice.
Freshman.
Nice. Are you enjoying it?
Yes. It's a fun and stressful process.
Yes, it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Oh, nice. Where are you from?
China.
Oh,
I'm an
wow.
international student.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, good for you. Boy.
It's a lovely bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
a
she
lot of
beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very pretty.
she's quite the looker.